A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Come to DSW for the shoes, stay for the fun. Because, let's be honest, if shoe shopping isn't fun, are you even doing it right? So go ahead, try something new. Try something different. Good different. Try something that feels like you. You know, the real you. And then definitely brag about it later. Because at DSW, you've got unlimited freedom to play. Find the shoes that get you at prices that get your budget at DSW stores or at DSW.com. Let us surprise you.
Reggie, I just sold my car online.
Let's go, Grandpa. Wait, you did?
Yep, on Carvana. Just put in the license plate, answered a few questions, got an offer in minutes. Easier than setting up that new digital picture frame.
You don't say.
Yeah, they're even picking it up tomorrow. Talk about fast.
Wow, way to go. So, about that picture frame.
Forget about it. Until Carvana makes one, I'm not interested.
Car selling made easy. On
Carvana.
pickup fees may apply.
Yo, Trojan family, Ryan Dyrud here with the USC LAFB show. USC just offered, finally, took them long enough, but offered one of my favorite prospects of the 2027 class, Isaiah Vandermade. If the name sounds familiar, it's because his dad, Lenny Vandermade, played for USC. Played on the offensive line. His son plays defensive line, specifically defensive tackle for Rancho Santa Margarita. This is one of my favorite prospects. He is a 3-star guy, but I'll be shocked if he's not at least a 4-star by the end of the cycle, and I don't care what his stars say. The dude is dominant. If you watch Santa Margarita at all this year, and you watched him get better and better and better throughout the year, you know this kid has the ability to be special. That defense was just absolutely dominant en route to their state championship. So USC finally throws their hat in the ring for a kid who's had some big-time offers for quite some time now. Cal has offered him, Oregon, Texas Tech, Oklahoma, and now finally USC. And I'm pretty fired up about it. I think this is a kid that, to me, I say this about a lot of kids, but I would certainly prioritize him as kind of one of the top in those defensive line trenches. You know, Marcus Fakatow is probably still the prize goose, but, that's going to cost a lot of money when you look at NIL. Obviously, he's trending heavily for Notre Dame. Now some SEC schools are really ramping things up. We talked about Jalen Brewster not too long ago of like, hey, if USC ends up hiring Zarnell Fitch, can they flip Brewster from Texas Tech, the number 1 defensive lineman? I'd still love to go after him. I still think USC should make a push and attempt that, even though they didn't end up hiring Fitch. Both those guys, Brewster and Fakatow. But I think Vandermade has the ability to be really, really good as well. And I always hate talking about money with these kids, these 17-year-olds, but he will come at a cheaper price, just naturally. He is, like I said, a 3-star. His ranking currently is the 73rd ranked defensive lineman, egregiously low if you watch this kid play. 6'4", 270, will put on more weight. Reminds me of like a Tom Tom. When you think of Tom Tom Tapui, a kid that, again, was a 3-star. When USC flipped him from Oregon, it dropped to like a 3-star, ended up getting his 4th star, I believe, by all recruiting services. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But was definitely lower ranked than, for sure, USC. I remember talking to Coach Henney before he left at spring, and he's like, I don't know what these guys are thinking. Like, have you watched the violence this kid plays with? This kid is nowhere near as lowly ranked, or we have him way higher than what these recruiting services think. We got an absolute steal in him. So I think Vandermade has that same ability to just wow people as he did late in the season for Santa Margarita. So Santa Margarita won their last 6 games. Obviously, they won CIF and state titles, led by their dominant defense. He had 8 of his 9 sacks in the last 3 games against elite competition. I was at the CIF title game against Centennial at the Rose Bowl, where Trent Mosley was clearly the best player, I think, on the field, but certainly on offense. And defensively, even with some of the elite defensive players, even with Simode Katawanga, USC commit, great edge player, I think Isaiah Vandermade was the best defensive player on the field that night. Like, you could not get past him in the middle. He was in the backfield constantly and swallowing up running backs. So just a really, really good player. He said he spoke to Greg Biggins of Rivals after he got the offer yesterday. Man, that was a surreal moment for me for sure. Growing up, my dad didn't just play at USC, he coached there for 10 years also. I've been around USC and grew up idolizing the players. Coach Nua is the one who called me, and then he put me on the phone with Coach Skylar Jones, brand new defensive tackle coach for USC, and he offered me. It's definitely a huge blessing. He's going to take official visits with Oregon, BYU, and Arizona, and trying to schedule with Oklahoma and USC. Certainly we'll get those, I think. I mean, he'll get USC for sure. We'll see about Oklahoma, but certainly looks like he will take at least 5 official visits heading into his senior season. So Isaiah Vandermade, this is a big one. I think it's kind of cool to think that this is I don't know about, I feel like this is probably officially Skylar Jones's first offer as the defensive tackle coach for USC. I mean, he was literally promoted, at least publicly, yesterday, and Vandermade announced last night the USC offered. So I think that's a pretty cool moment. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I love kind of cheesy, corny stuff like that. But the fact that, hey, USC promotes from within, and the same day they promote from within, he goes out and offers a USC, son of a legend in Lenny Vandermade, and offers him and gets him officially within the running to commit here to Southern Cal. So this is a big one. I love it. Again, don't let these 3 stars fool you. Eli Woodard yesterday commits a 3-star receiver. I think he's better than that. You could see even the way he's talked about by others. And I think Vandermade is of that same ilk. So big offer for USC. We'll see how it plays out. Obviously, they'll be competing. I think Oregon's probably the leader maybe right now in his recruitment, just because USC is a little late to the party. But USC will have certainly the ability to close this out. And him being local at Santa Margarita, we know who the head coach is, Carson Palmer, USC legend. His dad, Lenny, is the offensive coordinator for Santa Margarita. Coach Fafita, the defensive coordinator, is a great SoCal legend, amazing defensive mind on the high school circuit. So USC will certainly have their chances if they so wish. And I will keep you posted on all of that right here on the USC LAFB YouTube channel. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe for all things USC recruiting. Let me know your thoughts down below on this offer. I know, as usual, Ramblin' Ryan, as some of you started to call me, I rambled on a little bit too much. But this one got me fired up because I just think he's a great local prospect that's extremely underrated, that will bring immense value to this 2027 class, especially in the trenches where they have to have it. And I love it that it's Coach Nua and Coach Skylar Jones' first offer together as the defensive line coach. I think it's a home run offer, and one hopefully they can close out. So talk to you guys all soon. Appreciate you. As always, fight on. Hey, Trojan family, thank you so much for hanging out and watching the USC LAFB show. Before you go, let me tell you quickly about our friends over at Sleeper. Go right now, download the Sleeper app. It's the #1 sports app, not just for season-long fantasy, but they've got live pickers, they've got live stat updates, they've got a chat that you can chat with other users, plus the daily pick'em, which is a blast, or daily fantasy, whatever you want to call it. You go and pick 2 to 8 players across any sports. If you're talking USC, go choose Jade Mayava in his next matchup. Pick more or less passing yards, more or less touchdowns. You stack those, and you can win real money. When you go to make your first deposit, make sure you use our promo code USCLAFB. You're going to get a match deposit up to $100. Put in $100, you get $100 free to play with from Sleeper. Put in $10, they'll match you that $10, so now you're sitting at $20 to play with. But also, right now, for any new users,
No deposit required. You get $20 free entry. You can stack both. You can get the $20 for free. Go make a deposit. Use USC LAFB. And now you've got a bunch of free money to play with right there on the Sleeper app. Check it out, Trojan family. And when you do, tell them the guys at the USC LAFB sent you.
With Car Guru's Discover, you can skip the filters and describe what you're looking for in your own words. Simply type what you want, and Car Guru's Discover instantly surfaces real listings that match your exact needs. It's no wonder Car Gurus is the #1 most visited car shopping site according to SimilarWeb's estimated traffic data. Buy or sell your next car today with Car Gurus at CarGurus.com. Go to CarGurus.com to make sure your big deal is the best deal. That's CarGurus.com. CarGurus.com.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.